What's up, guys? Darkdally here, playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, and today we're back at the range. I want to complete testing a weapon that was much requested. You guys requested I test the M110. I did a short video on it, testing it before and after the patch where they fixed its bullet drop, and we see it now has measurably increased bullet drop. It hits with the other rifles. Today I want to do a proper test of it, and actually before we get started, I want to say there's some cool upcoming videos. Due to much request, I finally did do ghost mode. I did a 4v4, but you guys might want to see that because I have said for years I'll never ever do ghost mode. Well, I did. We did a match. It was actually quite interesting because it was me and 3 friends, and we were all in the chat, and I didn't know how Ghost War worked. I didn't realize we could hear each other chatting, so it's actually pretty funny. We had to try to use code to tell each other movements and stuff. Anyway, so we're going to have a Ghost War video coming up, and due to massive request, we're also going to have another drunk video coming up, which probably isn't setting the best example, but it's funny nonetheless. We'll have those coming up. All right, so today we're testing the M110. I'm going to do a proper sniper rifle test like I always do. We've shown the bullet drop has been improved, and I'm going to run it against the SR25. Now, I get this question a lot. People say, why do you test a weapon against another weapon that's so similar? Well, partly the reason is because they are, and I am always looking to see if Ubisoft just clone the stats and it's the same gun, or if it is indeed a unique weapon. Now, in real life, they're both made by Knight's Armament, and the M110 is basically just an upgraded version of the SR25. They pretty much are the same rifle. So that's why I'm testing these. Some people ask, why don't you test more contrasting weapons? And quite often I do. But today we're going to start off with this. I want to see if it's just a clone of an SR25 or if it is indeed its own weapon. So we have both equipped. We're out here at the range. We're going to start off with bullet drop, even though I've already covered this. I think I even tested it against the SR25, but we're going to go ahead and do this again anyway. We're going to make it quick. We're going to make this really quick. So we're going to go to 350 meters. I've already confirmed both sights, at least with the T5XI, are indeed straight on it. That's good to know that it shoots straight. If I can get to, there we go, 350 meters. We're using the same target we always have. I have both rifles set up the same way. Let's have a look at them real quick here. Both rifles take all the same parts. Kind of. The SR25 here will take a compensated buttstock, whereas the M110 will not. They can both equip a standard barrel, though the SR25 has the option of a shorter barrel and the M110 does not. And that's about it. This is the setup I'm using. I always test snipers with the T5XI Tactical. I'm testing them with the longest barrel, which I can put on, which is the standard, and I'm testing it with a rangefinder and a compensator because that's how I always run. We're going to do the full test like we usually do, sniper rifle, and then we're going to do a convoy test, and that's what we're really going to see if one does more damage than the other. So we're starting with the M110. We're going to go ahead and see where it hits at 350 meters. Let's get my sights on here. There we go. Now, I've always used the drone for this, and people say, why don't you use the camera mode? That's a good idea. Let's use the camera mode because we can go all the way to the wall, and I don't think it'll erase my mark. The problem with camera mode is I don't really know how to use it very well, I'll admit. And the reason for that is, whoops, yeah, see what I mean? One second here, guys. You can't, see, I can only play with an inverted axis, and for some reason, they don't have that option with the camera. So I'm going to be crashing into the ground the entire time. That's why I don't use this, and it's super slow. Maybe there's a way to speed it up. I don't use camera mode much. You know what? Screw this. Let's go back. The drone works just fine for this. The drone really does work just fine for this. Let's just use the damn drone. It's never failed me. But that's why I don't use the camera mode. You can't invert the axis, so I can't control the darn thing. All right, so we are hitting, looks like, right near the top of the third brick up from the bottom. You can see the hole right there. Hey, I always zoom it in for you guys and show you. So that's where the M110 hits. Let's go ahead and swap to the SR25. Let's back up to 350. There we go. Let's get the SR25. I'm betting they hit at the same place. I should remember from my previous test, but it's been about a month or so since I did that. I think I shot a little higher on that one, but let's go ahead and find out. The margin of error really will tell us. Let's see here. No, actually, it's showing the M110 actually does shoot higher. So here we have, okay, I expected them, obviously, because, honestly, because they're basically the same weapon, and they've done this so many times, I expected them just to clone the stats over. But we'll take another shot here. Let's take another shot with each just to confirm, and then we'll move on to the fun part, which is the convoy test, where I see how effective it is in combat. So we're going to take a shot first with the SR-25. And now we're just going to swap right over so I don't have to rescope in and take a shot with the M110, and our holes should be right in the same spot they were. This time we shot from the exact, the exact same point of aim. And yeah, the SR-25 went right through the same hole, and the M110 hit right beside it. So the M110 does shoot slightly flatter. Of course, we're only talking about 6 inches at 350 meters, so take that, as you will. For right now, we're going to go ahead and travel out to Kawani. First of all, we're going to make sure my difficulty is on extreme. I always do these tests on arcade because it doesn't matter. But I always do the convoy test on extreme difficulty. Only way to really test something in combat. People say, why not tier level? Because in tier mode, my SR-25 is leveled up and my M110 is not, and that would not be fair. So we're going to travel out here, and we're going to bust this out. People have been asking I test the M110 ever since it came out, and I simply haven't gotten around to it. I do believe there's another sniper rifle. Yeah, the KSVK. I don't think I've tested that one either. We'll be getting to that here shortly. I have other things to do, such as outfit videos. People have been asking, are outfit videos coming back? Yes. Give me a minute, because I'm also posting the Operation Oracle. I have a lot of videos piled up I haven't posted because, as you guys may know, I've been moving, and I'm kind of still working on this house. Maybe I'll give you guys a little tour of it, because right now it's pretty bare bones. It's pretty much just bare walls and studs. I'm working on insulation and things like that, and wiring and crap like that. Maybe I'll show you the progress on my house here. Let's go ahead, and since we can do this now, whoops, let's set it for 6:30 a.m. Why not do this during the day now that we have the option? Am I right? And I will meet you guys at the convoy. All right, so first up we have the SR-25. We're going to be doing the same thing we always do here. Excuse me, and I think it's a pretty reasonable test. Once the convoy comes into range, there we go. Driver sync shotted. We're just going to wait for, well, I don't see why not take it out as far as we can. The sync shot is prepared. All right, so we got the convoy stopped at 420 meters. That's pretty good. So the SR-25 is up first. All right, let's see how we do. All right, so let's guesstimate the bullet drop at 377 meters. One shot, one kill. Now, again, if you guys haven't seen these tests, these guys are alert, so makes this a pretty reasonable test. Wow, so far all one shot, one kill at this range with the semi-auto. That's not bad at all. Except that guy, he's a little farther. I might have been hitting headshots on the others. Why am I not hitting them? Well, I need to go up, obviously. Well, now they're just going to make it hard on me. Okay, I see where we're hitting. Darn truck, get in my way. There we go. Okay. Alright, so about 400 meters seems to be its sweet spot. I was dropping them all in one shot. Though it's enough to say that, those could have been headshots. We're going to move up a little bit. 350 meters. We're going to want to aim about, with the SR-25, about right here. Oh, there's two down with one shot. Okay, 200 meters. Oh, come on. There we go. I think that was a headshot. It was a critical hit nonetheless on top of that. Alright. Yeah, I don't usually do this with snipers. Always trying to get away. There we go. Well, that was definitely a headshot. But again, hey, happens in real combat in the game. Okay, you notice right there, it hit him at 140, it didn't drop him. Some weapons simply work better at long range. This weapon's sweet spot is clearly 400 meters. That's where I was one-shotting them. All right, so he took 2 shots. All right, we're going to go ahead and reset this, and we're going to do this with the M110 and see how it fares. Find its sweet spot. Is its sweet spot farther away? We're going to try to stop the convoy at the same place. Let's find out. I can compare this to other snipers, but keep in mind only a certain subset of the semi-auto snipers. For instance, I couldn't compare this to a Mark 14 or a G28. They do less damage with a higher rate of fire. It'd have to be a similar weapon, like the Dragunov, for instance, would be something I could compare this against. I'll look through and find other weapons, because I know you guys are going to want to say, well, compare it against something that's actually different. Well, we're about to find out how different this is from the SR25, depending on its performance here. So let's go ahead and mark this convoy. We got our mark set. We're going to try to stop this about the same place. And how good did we do? We did pretty darn good. Front truck is about 400 meters. Yeah, we're about the same. This time we've got, let's swap back. We got the M110. Let's see how we do. We shouldn't have to aim for quite as much bullet drop. Alright, that one took 3 shots at the same distance it was taking 1 with the SR25, but there could be variables there. Yeah, we're not having to aim for as much bullet drop. Why am I not hitting him? Well, I'm not the best sniper, but... Okay, let's try a different guy. Oh, the chopper guys, looks like they got out. Oh, he's at 491. Sometimes the chopper comes down. Okay, he took 3 shots, but that was almost 500 meters. Let's aim back at 470. 2 shots at 470. This looks like it has a longer effective range and definitely less bullet drop to adjust for. Usually, there we go. Okay, this has looks like a longer effective range. What's this guy at? 408, so we're center mass should be about here. This is looking like it has a longer effective range because we're taking... Why am I not hitting him again? He is kind of hiding partially behind the truck. There we go. That one took, I think, 2 shots total. Okay, these guys are 400, so we're going to aim about right here. Ooh, that was close. Two shots at 400 meters. But it was also taking 2 shots at about, what was that, 500? This guy's at 400 meters. Looks like he's prone right here. That could be a dead body. It could be looking... I don't feel like I'm getting a good sight picture here. Don't you hate it when they go prone? Let's move up. Okay, we got 320 meters. That was 1 shot. It was a critical, though. Could have been a headshot. But they moved on me. They are relocating. Actually, no, let's not keep distance. Let's do this and see if I'm right about this taking more shots at closer ranges. 300 meters. Stupid guy's trying to take cover on me. So that guy's got 1 bullet in him. Alright, so that guy took 2 shots. The difference in damage is so minimal. Okay, there we hit him in the knee. But of course, they want to swap places now. Hit him in the knee. That's 3 hits in the knee. But yeah, we're talking lower body. And yeah, I see Una dead on the road. That guy took 3 shots. They're really close. I'm not sure. So I'm going to give my opinion. I'm not sure why they put both of these rifles in the game. They're so similar. I did have to adjust for a little less bullet drop using the M110 here. It simply is slightly more accurate over range, and I do feel it has a little more advantage in the damage area over range. I probably clipped some of that out because I spent a lot of time just trying to get eyes on the guys and try to keep ranges. I tried them at different ranges. I tried taking them at 350, 400. I will say the M110 took a guy with 2 shots at, what was it, damn near 500 yards. The M110 actually does seem to have a slightly quicker rate of fire. It's still not in line with the Mark 14. I would not expect to shoot an alert enemy at 500 meters with 2 shots with a Mark 14. So these, okay, so we are going to go ahead and say the M110 has a quicker rate of fire because I was able to find that sweet spot in the rate of fire easier. Reload time does seem to be the same. Okay guys, so let's check out the reload rate here. Here's the SR25 and the M110. M110 might reload a tad faster, but I bet if I went frame by frame, I'd find they're the same. Overall summary, M110 has less bullet drop, does appear to be more effective at longer ranges, and really just as effective, although maybe a little less at shorter ranges. It looks like more of a long-range rifle. It does seem to fire faster. I can simply crank him out quicker with that. I'm getting more irregularities in the rate of fire of the SR25. So that's my summary, guys. If I had to pick one, I guess I'd pick the M110. However, there are several variants of the SR25 that are just awesome. Everyone's aware of the SR25 Jungle. So there's that. So pick what you will. That's the best test I can do. Perhaps I'm just a little rusty at sniper rifle testing. Guys, I choose the M110 based on its longer range capability. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am Darkdally. I will catch you guys next time.